All right, it's been a while. Um, Today we're going to look at something that was sent to me by Professor Łajtar from the University of Warsaw. He found in the archives of Qasr Ibrim, the unpublished text from Qasr Ibrim, he found this particular photo. Um, and it appears to be two leaves of a manuscript, or maybe two different manuscripts, I don't know this yet, um, with a piece of Exodus and a piece of the Psalms. And as you see, these two leaves, they're quite interesting because they're both folded. So you see here, this is one side, which then continues right here. And the other leaf as well is folded here. So you see one part here and then the rest here. We're going to start with the smaller leaf, which is this leaf. And as you can see, Adam has already made a first transcription and then he sent it to me to have a look at it. So that's what we're going to do. This is the first time I'm seeing this. At the same time, I also have open the text of Exodus. Or at least in one of its standard versions. I think this is a Septuagint version. There may always be differences, of course, in terms of what type of Greek was used for the translation. And what is interesting here, that this is a bilingual text, Greek Old Nubian. And so what we know about these bilingual texts is that they're usually psalms, and indeed, the other leaf contains a psalm. And that they have a very specific type of Old Nubian that I think is of a little bit of a later date, and all not most likely, possibly originates from Dongola, the capital of Makuria. And it's a translation style that is really quite literal in terms of its adherence to Greek word order. And in that sense, it's really quite different from, for example, the translation style that you see in the lectionary, which is also pieces from the Bible. So it's really kind of excited that this is a piece of Exodus and not a psalm, so we can have a look at how that works here. And you already see here, for example, Iren, which is a second singular possessive pronoun, which is very typical with this irin rather than in, very typical for this particular style. So that already seems to confirm my thoughts about how we should kind of position these texts. So let's go through it. According to Adam, this is Exodus 15:8-9. So we are here in Exodus chapter 15, and then we go to 8. And I also would like to see how they did the versification, right? So that's another thing we have to see, whether they kept these types of separation into verse 8, 9, 10, or whether they versified in a different way. In my experience, it's sometimes a bit different. So, So, oh no, 2 letters in between. I'm just going a little bit quick. I just want to get a little bit of a foothold. To Udor. Went up to the water. So just as you see, this is the Greek here. So this is all Greek up to here. I'm not going to do much with that, but I'm going to use it to get a sense of where we are in the Greek text. In any case, so what you see that Adam did here, by the way, and I usually don't do this, but he prefers to do it this way. There is first diplomatic transcription, as it's called, where you see that there are no word separations, and so everything is one piece, and then there is here the cleaned up transliteration with, you know, nice spacing. So one of the first things we're going to do is that there should be a space here. However, I am a little bit lost as to where we are in this text. Okay, let's see if we can get a full load here. Epage Hosei. Maybe we can just find the right thing. Ah, that's right. Exodus 15. There we go. So this ends here. As you can see, because this goes across a line break, we also have now a good sense of kind of where the edge is right here. So and then, okay. And as you can see here, this is very nice. So this is first of all, this is a bilingual this is fully bilingual in the sense that this translates this. This translates, or this translates this, right? So as you can see, for example, here, thalasses, which is C, which here also occurs in the Old Nubian. So that's very nice, because then we can use one rendering of the verse in Greek to render the other. Okay, so let's first see how far this goes. Up. So here, this is verse 9 here. The versification is really quite nice, and then this part here supposedly is again this. Okay. All right, so now that we at least found that this kind of matches well, and it's split in 3 parts. So we first have this part, then we have this part, and then we have a long stretch, the whole verse 9. So let's, for the moment, just copy this out. So I have a sense of, and then, okay, so this is how it's split up. And then for now, I would like another document so we can slowly start our analysis. Here. All right, so we start with, let's say this, her side, and then line 3, item, singular, possessive pronoun, and this should translate dia primus to timos su. Actually, I would also like to have the English here. Yeah, okay, so we already have the ending here. So that's this, and then we have this. Yeah, so this is translating this word, your Sawart. This is whatever. Spirit. Which is also mentioned here in line 2. Most likely with a genitive suffix. So this would be something like Sawartin. What's this? Oh. And then this word translates anger, and then with dia. Okay. Don't know the noun yet. With locative suffix. Law and postposition. Jawa. Through, and this is again what we find in Greek here expressed with the dia in line 1. And then the only thing is that we should have a little look at this kismat. I'm not sure if this is the beginning of the word, and it should translate Engor Tumos in Greek. So I'm just going to have a little look. In the retrograde dictionary, yes, so we have apparently perfect. So this is lovely attested. So this is 93. Wrath. Perfect. And then we have All right, so yeah, maybe what I'm gonna do is just how much letters did he say? D-E-S. D-S. Actually, so I would simply say that I would just fill this out with this. Right, because why do I do this? 1, 2, 3 letters. The E is not so broad, right? So we have epsilon, iota, epsilon, sigma. Tau is usually a bit broader, so then there is place for a nu here with a stroke. I don't think there is a iota here. Also considering this spelling here. Anyhow, an educated guess to fix it. Because then we can just have the whole thing nicely filled out. Kis ma lo joa. And this is translates onto the DS up to here. Ok. Then at least we can translate this, which, oh, no, not this, this, which is the verb notch, which is to stand, if I am not mistaken. Watch, yeah, to stand. And then we have a really nice, is that like a third singular? What's the translation again? Did I put it here? Parted water asunder. But this is quite another word. Anyhow, so this is with PT1, 3 singular. On 2, 3 singular. And brackets, marker. So akka here, obviously. No, obviously. No, not so obviously. Water, water. Aman, or the reason I'm doubting here this is water is that Ngojona itself is not going to translate dieste. right? So I translate the est, you know, the standing part, but we have a prefix here. So this could also very well be a predicate marker and this some type of verby thing. And then we have this mama here. So let's first see how this is. Keys, mat, lojo. Look at these very nice jimas. Lojo. Yeah, aman. This is maybe. No, this is not a mu. This is like 2 strokes, I think. Because this Joa law maybe. Because this clearly should be Amanka water. Oh, why is this weird? And that then fills also up the line. And then, as I thought, this is a verby thing. Oh. Oh, it's not going well. Okay. Let's first do this. Come on, water. Not sure what page this is. With accusative. God, come on, why don't you just give me the fucking Old Nubian? With accusative ka. This is a lambda. So where does he see this double stroke? So in line 8, 9, 10. So let's look at the other side. Let's go. This a pen here. This. No, so this cannot be. I'm just gonna go with law. It's not entirely clear, but this, you know, this is a bit roundish. This could be. Not very happy with that. Adam reads a mu, but there's too much of a gap here. Like, this is clearly Aman in any case. This, by the way, should be dotted. Because you see there is a part of this word here. My only guess here is that this is law. That's the only thing that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Just a little bit weird O and L. Just gonna dot those. And then we have I mean, grammatically it makes sense. But there. Okay. Top. Translate. So this is line 2 and 3. Then the only thing here is this most likely this is a verb with predicate marker. Oh, it's a converb. Do we have any? I mean, do we have any good candidates with ak? Setup. It's a double kappa. That's a bit. So I'm not going to say unattested verb, not sure what it is. I'll have to look it up a little bit later in the second round. Okay, so then we have a whole bunch of Greek, verse 9. It's just goes a bit nicely. So 9. What does it say? The enemy said, oh, nice with the quote. I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the spoils, I will satisfy my soul, I will destroy it with my sword. My hand shall have dominion. Oh wait, we first need actually the second part. I'm going too fast. That's already 9, but we need the second part of verse 8, because it continues actually here. The waters were congealed as the wall, the waves were congealed in, this is really nice, that parting of the seas. Waters were congealed as a wall, the waves were congealed in the midst of the sea. Okay, this doesn't look like Pao. Ah, we go to the other side. Not the other side, but the other photograph, because we come from this side and now we have folded over. And we should start reading. Which line is this? This is this tip to gul. Top waves. Anna. So we start reading. Talos. Am I missing a line? Oh no. Okay. Seems as if a line is missing. Yeah, here's Asana. They said. Where's Asana? Oh, okay, he missed the first line, I see. So here we have this. No idea if this is an omegle. I find this a bit problematic. And then we are missing a line here. This is why I hate this kind of double column shit. Anyhow. So we should read number 17, 18, 19, 9, 20 to the top. Okay. So Sana, Sana, a bunch of things. Cannot read. Ooh. Maybe wool. Bunch of things. Kappa. I cannot really read anything on this line here. Maybe an omicron before the kappa. This here. Is this the first letter though? There's a letter before this. Okay, well, let's see. Where we can get with this. He wants it like this. And then we just copy this out here. I don't think this is co. This looks to me like an imperative suffix. Where congealed in the midst of the sea. Maybe actually, yeah. Talas lo. Talas le. Talas le. The lambda is quite clear. And talas. Okay, I mean the alpha I think is clear enough. And there should be a lambda here. Okay, so let's start with that. There should be a space here. And also this we can read perfectly well. Okay, so this is tipped. Come on, tipped. Wave with plural. Go and determiner. Then So the waves, and what did the waves do? Were congealed in the midst of the sea. And what do we say in Greek? Epageta kumeta and maisote talassus. Ah, right. Okay, so there's no verby thing here. So testalasses and mesotestalasses. We clearly have a locative here, and then gosk is in the middle or something. Where it is. I think it simply means middle. With this old locative on it. I've seen that before. Or at least I think I've seen that before. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so this is really lovely because it's not been attested before like this. But we have an Obin parallel. This is why I love reading text I haven't read before, because you always find something new that the language does that you haven't seen before. And that's just so delightful. So let's first quickly do this. Talas, this is obviously a Greek loanword, one of the very few. And what's interesting about this talas is that you have this basically a reinterpretation where you borrow as talassa, you reinterpret the a ending as a predicate marker, and then so you get rid of it, so you get talas. This is C, obviously, with locative. Now, why does it do that all the time? Law. And then we have Gosco. This is an unattested. How do I call it? I will just call this a preposition. In the middle of. Following locative. Marked Laszlo. So it's a, excuse me, it's a postposition. Attested as noun. In L 105. And what does it say there? I'm just typing this over from the. In the middle of. And this is on page. The formation of this postposition follows cardinal directions such as Tino must Oh, and I wrote about this in my grammar, where put a little reference. Or maybe even. Look at that. Do I write about this? There we go. Yes. 3.7. 15. Paragraph 52. Also attested A.NUBI.S as Gosco. Mieten in een raam. Ja, Gosco. En dit is Khalil 32. Okay, so we have waves in the middle of the sea. Great. So that's this part here. The waters were congealed as a wall. Onze tegels this Aisana. So this is most likely also Aisana because it just repeats this epaga. Definitely going to say that Aisana. Oh yeah, then this is like Amon Gul. No, the new is quite clear. The new is here. Cool. Also, the new is fine. I'm gonna wager that this is just here in front. Yeah, because there's no space here. So, oh, wait. No. Okay, oh my god, Vincent, pay attention. Like this. This is fine. And this this? This Isana or Isana. This I've seen before. Maybe just this epagea. How would they do this? It's clearly this translation for epagea with this kind of is particle. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This is kind of epagea. Yep. Okay. So, line 9 Isana. This is most likely a variant of Isana. No, this is actually so this is either a variant of this or simply in to be with PT2 three plural and predicate marker. And I think this is haplography for as in no, this is, I mean, I'm just not even going to entertain this. This is simply the copula. Okay. And then we have the same in line 10. This is same. And why, do I make this parallel and so on? Because also the Greek has epage. And so in this translation tradition, which I assume it is, and until now I don't seem to have been corrected by the text itself, they're quite close to the Greek, right? So they're, if this repeats, then that repeats. So isana, isana. Where was I? Amangul. So this is the waters. Okay, to the top. Right. Do I need to save this? Then this thing. This here. This must be tegels. Which means wall. But then what is a wall? Let's see if we have some tested. A lot of different words. Gui Sawatan Toshi. At least we say four letters before. And let's okay, this is not so bad. what to do with this bow, however? That's a good question. Be good if this somehow would translate this type of wholesale, or maybe that's if I get just once. Nothing with a buck share, but on bow. What is this? I'm not so sure this is an omicron. I'm gonna put this. The only thing that I see here is a very weird attestation. Bum until, and I don't believe it. So I'm just gonna say this is unknown. I don't know what this is. Cannot guess it. Doesn't seem to be necessary. All right, and then we get this very long Exodus 15.9. Let's say the enemy said, I will pursue, overtake, I will. Okay, so a lot of nice. We can already see these types of forms. I will divide this. I will destroy my hand. I will destroy with my sword. That's this. And this is also where the whole thing ends, because it's a psalm, her side, and this is earlier. Okay, so for the Old Nubian we have until here, so then maybe we can just work backwards. But so which line numbers do we have here? 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because Badań, this means sword with locative law, and then pod is the beginning of the verb. This doesn't end here. Which means this is possibly the beginning of the verb. Isn't there? Okay. Then I will satisfy my soul. This is a lambda. Well, if I would guess something, then this is a new. And then I would say 3 to 4 here and on. Simply be my 14, 15. Okay. Hard zone with accusative ka. Then we have the word satisfy. Emplaiso. Nice. All these verbal forms are these affirmative forms. That makes all sense because I will. So that helps us quite a bit. However, there are only 3 singular. He. Or wait. Okay, we don't know this yet. Einigir. I mean, it's okay. There should be at least a mu here. And a mu here. And then all of this is dim. And you get dim. Logically, this should be an F. Because it's first singular. sure about this verb. What's happening? Why can't I? Sure here what verb this is yet. See here also the bad Greek, the accusative missing here. Alright, then we go back up again. Dimme, okay, so this is again. This is reconstructed. No, doesn't matter. Pakoa. Pakoa. No, Pakja. This is a Jima. And this is, I will divide, Pak, that's the division to the top, right? Pak. Yeah. To divide, there we go. Divide with plurirectional because it's a plural object. So we have this schema. Hide. And predicates marker. Just gonna say see both. Where's a minute? This is a bit more difficult because we don't know the word for spoils, I think. Unknown. Now I'm translating Greek. Oh my god, I hate this. Just set this all in until now and be done with it. Unless we have Skula in our Greek lexicon here somewhere. No, okay. I mean, I think there would be a logical interpolation here. Duma. Duma. What's this then? Ah, my God. I am an idiot. These are all, of course. Yes, of course. You see, I'm so rusty. I am so fucking rusty. am I so stupid? These are intentionals. You see, I haven't done this for more than a year and I'm already completely rusty. Rusty. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, this is not a thing. Yeah, get them. Let's go to the suffix. Cause the suffix else, and then it's followed by. Yes, like this. All of this looks so familiar. Yes. Intentional delta. Affirmative. Present one singular. Predicates. Meh. Okay. And this goes off colors. And then we have 17, because like I will overtake, that's obviously doom to take. With tip. Okay. This must be Cisna, because they spoke. Okay, so this whole thing is probably rendered by these two verbs. say is to, and then whatever comes. Unknown verb ending in predicate marker. And then this thing. Translates this. I mean, you can look at a little bit of look at. To. Yep, I don't think we can guess this right now. And then we simply have cattle as enemy with determiner lambda, and then we have isisna. Very nice. With the verb is, which actually I better be right. Is that to speak? Where's the E? Is. No, I spoke too fast. Is season. Oh, of course, PES. Yeah. Come on, Vincent. Oh. There we go. PES. To speak. With a second best. This translates epen hoechtos. All right, so that's Exodus 15:8-9. And the next time we can have a look at the psalm, which is this this other fun thing here. Oh my god, full of holes and in a different hand. Lovely. All right, that's it. See you next time.